problem with internet
Yeah,
and
but
things like that. But it's
today,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we were having was celebrating 1 year birthday,
Uh-huh.
and baptizing my youngest grandson yesterday.
Wow, congratulations to him.
Yeah, son of Ole. The whole
Mhm.
family was coming from Reykjavik, from the capital, came to visit us. So it was very nice.
Wow, that is nice. That is very nice.
Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of
Was it
dancing.
was it a
all
spiritual baptism?
what?
Was it a spiritual baptism?
No, it was actually a Christian Baptist.
Oh yeah, it's spiritual, of course. If it's Christian, it's spiritual.
Yeah.
Mm.
My son is not that much into my hobbies.
Mm. And I haven't been seeing you with Sika. How is Sika doing?
Sika is doing so fine.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, she's always, we are very busy, me and Sika, all the time.
Yeah, sure.
Swimming and skating and horse riding and everything. We'll put some photos from this baptized later.
Oh, sure. I'll be glad to see you, of course.
Yeah. This. Yeah.
Hello, my friends. Good to see you.
Hello, Julius. How are you?
Very fine. Hello, Alvin. Good to see you.
Hey, hi, Julius. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
You look young.
Oh,
You
thank
look younger
you.
than usual.
I am 21.
I guess we should be talking to Ragnar. We shouldn't allow underage in this meeting.
Hey, Julius. Yeah. I hope we have some more people on the meeting because Marco will visit us in the beginning. Let me have a little bit coffee.
How is the weather now, Miniver, in Zambia, in Lusaka?
The rains?
Is it raining?
No, it's very sunny today. Yeah, it's very sunny. We don't have any rains and we don't have any sign of raining.
Okay.
Just
yeah, well,
sun.
that's not so good. Not so good news anyway.
Yeah, because we are worried because some of the farmers has already started planting. So it started raining very well and it has stopped. So it's very worrying.
Yes. But we see you better now, Minver, because the light now is correct in your shows your face. It's a
Okay,
technical, yeah, because it's a technical thing that
Yeah,
if you, if
Yeah.
your window is at your back,
okay.
then your face is in the shadow.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
You look
So,
very good now in that. You always do,
oh,
but especially now.
all right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. I was worried that maybe I'm not seeing because myself I'm looking, it is very dark. But since it is clear to you, it's okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. From Alvin. Alvin was asking about Sigga. I will, but he's going for, when he come back, I have a small video I will show you, connect to the internal exercise snowmobile.
Later on. Yeah.
Yeah. Alvin, are you back? He went for headphones. Nei, það bara. Okay, maybe I show you. He will share screen. Do you remember the exercise we did, snowmobile? Do you see it? Do you see my screen?
So this is very funny. This is how Sigga goes to her
He's on a horse riding.
guided experience,
Yeah.
guided by the famous horse, like in the story from Shiloh.
Yeah. Healing us of suffering.
Uh,
Yeah. A small joke. Meanwhile, we are waiting, but
yes.
But because we are recording, then we should wait for Marco at least.
Yeah, he expected to come in the first part of the meeting anyway. And I think we can wait a little bit longer before we share the video from the forum, from the Senegal forum.
A bit of coffee.
On the other hand, just a suggestion, Ragnar, we could, if you could roll the video. It is only less than 3 minutes long. So even though we will have a preview, and then later on when more people are there and also Marco, then we can run it again. So very, very short.
Yeah, it's okay. You see? I have to find it. It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Share with sound.
Donc aujourd'hui, on est là avec des amis humanistes de Kër Mariatou, mais aussi des amis humanistes qui nous viennent de l'Italie. De femmes, c'est toute la famille. Il disait, Nuyo, mandamay nuyo, neytal. Nuyo, mandamay nuyo, neytal. Et je regarda à grand-père.
It's interesting actually to see how they organize this, because even they solve the thing of the housing for it with a tent like this. It can be easy. So it's according to situations. It is does not need to be complicated. So what comes into your minds, like Alvin and Miniver, seeing this? You are muted, both of you. You are muted.
Number one, we are looking at reorganizing ourselves. Coming together is the number one important thing, that we come together and share what we have differently. And after sharing, we put those ideas together, that we come up with something important to help us in different ways, problems we are having in different countries. And together in the future, we may come up with solutions. That is the thing we have seen is very important from this, what we have seen.
Yes. So here we have Emmanuel. Hello. It's great to see you.
Is he from Senegal? No. Where is he from? Julius?
He's from Zambia.
Zambia, oh.
Yeah, I think Miniver can introduce this young man.
Yeah. It's my son, yes. Yeah, but he cannot speak up because he don't have mics from his computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. But he can listen.
Yeah, he can listen, yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Hopefully he connects again.
Yeah.
It's very, it warms my heart to see him.
Yeah. It's good then. Yeah.
How old was he when I was there, 2001, approximately?
Pardon?
To 9. When I was there in Zambia from 2001 to 2009, and how old will he have been?
It was about 7 or 10.
Yes,
7 or
yes.
10.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, I remember him running about.
Yeah. Unless Max was a little bit older
Yes, yes.
than that, because we are even having seminars and workshops with him. Yeah.
Yeah, and Paul, he was of course was Paul the oldest or was Helena the oldest?
Yeah, and Paul, yes, yeah. With
Yeah.
him is older than all the two of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes,
The first board.
yeah. And he has come. It's only he's doing something outside. He's going to join us within this meeting today.
That's great. That's great.
Yes, yeah.
What is new from Paul? How is he?
He's okay. Because he's working with a certain small companies.
Okay, very good.
Because for building and doing other things like housing.
Yeah.
So he's working outside the Linda compound. It's far from where he works. So when he goes, he have to roll from there.
Yeah.
And this time he was just given him this chance to come and visit us. So he was going back tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And the bad party has lost again his phone. So the Sony
Okay.
also, yes. So that's why he's not in contact with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him my greetings by all means.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that too. Yes. Thank you.
It seems Marco have some problem maybe to connect where he is.
It is possible because he really wanted to come, but he is in the afternoon in the process of either flying from Italy to Geneva in Switzerland or from Geneva in Switzerland to Italy.
Oh.
He travels a lot because of his work.
He's at the airport. But now maybe there is more difficulties. Not muted, Julie.
It's like in the last meeting for internal work, you were driving your Jeep in the mountain.
Actually, my Yaris.
Oh, okay. And he possibly is flying or driving. I don't know. So,
but now they have locked down all the flights to Zambia, isn't it? Is Zambia in part of East Africa? They are closing.
no, not yet. No, it's Mozambique, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, South America, South Africa, but Zambia is not being closed off because of the new type of virus.
No. You're muted.
You are muted, Minver.
What I wanted to say is we are also affecting new cases of coronavirus.
Okay.
Maybe maybe very soon they are going to close because this wave is very stronger than those who has passed.
Yeah,
so
that's what they.
so doctors are telling us not to move outside our homes.
Yeah.
and to be found in large groups. So it's very serious.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
They don't know quite yet, but it might be.
Yeah, but not yet. It's just the precautions which they are preparing and awareness to the communities that we have to be aware anytime we are going to be attacked seriously. But still, we have a lot of cases in the hospitals and clinics.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And similar deaths, although it is different from the past ones, because this one they are saying it is straight attacking the lungs, and there are no large symptoms as the previous ones. So this one is very different to the previous ones.
Okay.
And that's why it will be difficult for us, yes, to move.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So this is what mankind truly has in common.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even though other things are different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, we have this common, but we are not in it together, because like in Iceland, we are getting the third vaccine. Meanwhile, other countries have got no vaccine, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody is thinking about themselves. Like the West Europe, they are only thinking about themselves. But meanwhile, we are not helping everywhere. Then a new type can develop, and it will come back to us. So
yeah, yes, it's very sad. Yeah.
Julius, I was thinking, should we could start to look at these files. You know, it's almost half an hour now. You can start to look at these files you were sending me. Meanwhile, we are waiting. You are muted.
We could start by the invitation letter.
Okay. Mm. Okay. Here we are.
Yes.
Is it this one? Is it this one, Yuli?
Yes, it's this one. Yes. Invitation letter, and this is space for the organization who's being invited.
You want to go over this, Yuli?
Yeah, we can read it. The Fourth Humanist Forum of Dakar, 2021, is organized by the Association of Energy. I cannot pronounce. I will not try it, but this is probably the Humanist Action Front that is organizing the forum, which brings together humanists who are working to act coherently against this oppressive and violent system. It's just to frame it broadly in the beginning, and then if you let it go more effort, Then the date, like where it is held. The Human Forum will be held on Saturday, October 30, 2021, starting by 9 a.m. at this particular place in Peking East. I don't know if that is a region or not.
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Marco is there.
Okay.
Yes, Julius.
Okay.
Hi, welcome.
Hello,
I-
welcome.
I
Good to
just
see you.
reached the meeting.
Good to see
Yes.
you.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Antonio? No, Anthony. Emmanuel. Yeah.
So how are you all?
Hi everyone, how are you?
Yeah, very good. It's great to see you. Can you?
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can maybe introduce yourselves to the people?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Bubenshi. I'm a son to Minivatari Rambin, and here is my wife, Ruthie.
Yeah.
All
Hello. Welcome. It's
Hello.
great to have you here.
right. Thank you very much, Julius. Hi, Ragnar.
Hi.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice
So
to see
Marco
you
is
too.
here. He is going to tell us about the what's it called, forum in Senegal.
Yes, if you wish, I can tell you something. And okay, first of all, we are organizing this kind of forums every year. Now it's the 4th year we are doing it. So every year, just in 2020, we didn't do it. So last year with COVID. But anyway, it's something we are doing very normally every year. What we do is just to invite all the organization with which we are working with during the year. So most of them, in this case, we had 32 different organizations participating to the meeting. And more or less, there were 150 people in the different tables that we organized, discussion tables. So in the documents, it's written, we had 9 tables, which were economy and immigration, health, environment, and art and culture, women empowerment, and many different tables of discussion where people can work in. And this is always a very good moment to interchange on activities and also to make new plans for the future. So this helps us a lot to find also new organization with who we can work with in the next years. And also we decide in the forum normally the campaign that we will develop in the next year until the next forum when we will meet again all together. So it's quite easy to organize. It's very, very easy. We just have to find a place, invite people. It's quite easy in Africa, as you know. Inviting people, more difficult is to invite organizations, which took us some time to develop all this contact with the organizations. And logistically, if it's one day forum, it's much easier. We also, in the past, we organized a 2 days forum, but we had always logistic problems because to find a place to sleep for 100 people and to eat and everything was always a problem. So we decided to make 1 day forum. We start in the morning, 10 o'clock, and we finish in the evening by 7 o'clock. So everyone can go back and just a few people stay with us in our Humanist Center in the night. But it's not it's not a big problem. And we ask all the participants to donate something so that one part of the economy we could raise with donations from the member participating, the different organizations. And the other part we helped as Italian organization for some expenses that we had for the transport of some people coming from very far regions from Senegal. So we helped a little bit with the transport for these people. So it's quite easy. We try to develop a lot of relation with the press. So we invited different journalists. In the last years, we had also television coming to make some short interviews. This year, they didn't come because they asked us money to come, but we said no, and they didn't come because they just come if you pay them. But well, they will come maybe again, probably next year when they will see that it's good for them to be there, not only for money. So that's it. I could speak 1 hour about the forum, but I don't know if you have questions or how I can help. Last things, in the 2 years ago, we had a lot of people coming from different African countries also, from Mali, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire. So many people came 2 years ago just to see how to organize the forums. But I didn't have any feedback about if they did it or not in the different countries, this kind of forums afterwards. Yeah. I didn't have any feedback, so I don't know.
Yeah, also because of COVID, it was not possible.
Wow.
So,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have an idea that maybe at this exact moment, we can share again the video from the forum, and then if we look at it with the view of if it ignites some questions afterwards that we want to ask you.
Okay. Yes. You have the video?
Yes, I have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Alors aujourd'hui, on est là avec des amis humanistes de Kër Mariatou, mais aussi des amis humanistes qui nous viennent de l'Italie. De femmes, c'est toute la famille.
Okay. That was it. It's very, very easy to organize.
I really like this idea of doing some event again and again, year after year, so you can improve and you can, yeah, it is like a long journey. I'm sure you can agree with that, Julius, like we have been doing some forum in Iceland. It's like we built up, yeah, built up, and like other events, when we were having the intercultural parade, peace sign, things like this. But this is very interesting to see. How many organizations were taking part there with you?
This is what I told, 32 organizations from all Senegal. So they were coming from different regions where we are having projects.
And is it getting more and more organization every year, and the same come again? And
yes, for example, we had a forum where we had more than 500 people, but not many organizations. And we discovered that it doesn't make any sense to invite 700 or 1,000 people. It's much better to make big forums with many organizations. This was much more useful because you have a way to continue your work with the heads of this organization. It's much easier. If 1,000 people is coming, you don't know how to follow the work. The follow-up is impossible. That's why we reduced the participation and give much more energy to invite organization going to. We took 4 months more or less to go to visit different organization, make the invitation, invite the institutions, but almost the big part of the work was in the last 2-3 weeks, as usual. You do everything at the last moment.
Yeah, of course. And how kind of follow-up are you doing? What kind of connection is between the forums to the organization?
So this year we decided finally to make a WhatsApp group with all the different organizations so that people can, it's a forum, it's a WhatsApp forum group where everyone can write and ask for help or whatever. And this is a good possibility. This was the only way because these are people who are living maybe 300, 400, 500 kilometers far away. So the only way was electronically. And where we are having projects locally, we are developing a common work. Okay, not nationally. It's local that we are organizing some coordinations with this organization. Or what happens normally that a new organization come to the forum and ask to be part of the humanist movement, and they ask to work with us. So we had the 5 new organizations which we didn't know before. They just came to the forum and we discovered them. And this was very interesting.
So the word goes around.
Yes, exactly. Yes, we are using WhatsApp and Facebook page to share the information, and people came, and so it was a surprise also for us. Some organization we didn't even know, but they got information from Facebook and they came, so it's nice.
Yes, it's very interesting because each of the organization on their part, they are usually connected to many hundreds or thousands or even some of them tens of thousands members. So they can extend this flow of information and education.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is the idea, I think, of really growing with the projects. This is not about ideas. It is about doing things and making situations better for people.
Exactly. This year we will start with the Gambia also because we have projects in the Gambia, and we would like to start in the north region of the Gambia, and then at the beginning locally, and then maybe next year nationwide.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds very good. I want to see.
Yes.
I want to share. We can maybe you can keep on telling us a little bit. I will share this poster. So what it is.
You can, yes, because Marco can tell us what this tells.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. This one is just, if I can see well, yeah, this was just a program of the day, starting 9 o'clock to the 6 o'clock in the afternoon, everything what we were supposed to do. So this was the program, just, it's not much. Then there was a leaflet we were sending to everyone. This was the different, it's the program, but also the different tables of discussion, education and sport, mixed economy, real democracy, women and development, immigration, health and environment. These are the different tables where people were participating in. So that people who came in the morning after a short speech, they had to decide in which room to go and which discussion participate. So this is also part of the invitation leaflet, just to make people know where we are and how it's organized and who is the organizer. Kër Maretou is our Humanist center, which is in not far from Dakar. We have a big center where there is a school, cultural center, health center, and it's in front of our center that we are organizing always this kind of forums. Okay, I believe that's it.
Oh, it's very good. You know, interesting. Can I ask a little bit about the finance of the forum? Are there, which are the biggest challenges of the financing, and is it self-sustainable, or like we can say?
So this depends on the relation that you have with the organization and with the institution. That means that, for example, the chairs were given from the major of Pekin. So it's the institution paid for the chairs and for the gazebo. I don't know in English
Tent.
what you have above. Okay,
No,
the tent.
Tent, yeah.
That's it. So this was given from the major of Pekin. Since elections are very close, then he was very nice with us. It's his business. And
so it's good to have a forum just before elections. Hey,
exactly.
Alvin, we are having election in Kenya next year.
Perfect. They will do everything you ask.
Oh. Okay.
Very, very easy.
Oh.
And then this was one part of the expenses. The other part was food, because anyway, we had 200 people eating there during the day. And this we could partially pay with contribution of the organization, because we ask every organization to give something. Some of them were giving 10 euro, some 20 euro. The rich one, they could give 50 euro. And so we gathered money, more or less all the money to pay the food, which was very good. And that was, so the main expenses you can cover in this way. What we couldn't cover was the trips, because there were some organizations who were coming from very far and we wanted to have them. So we give a contribution for the trip, and this was our contribution from our organization for traveling. But the forum itself, it was very easy to finance because it's not expensive. It's really not expensive to organize a forum. It's very easy, finally. All the forum was 300 euro. So it's not a lot of money. And most of this, more than 200, we gather by the major or from the organization, and more or less 100 euro we have to give from our organization to help for the transport.
And it was
So-
how many there? How many participants?
We had lunchtime 200 people
Oh.
between,
Yeah, okay.
because it's the moment in which there are more people.
Yeah.
So it was quite easy. In the morning at 10 o'clock, there were maybe 120, and then more and more and more. And also until 5 o'clock, we had more or less 150, 170 people. So it was very good. Anyway, it was not our priority to have a lot of people this time, but have a lot of organization, and this was good and will be every year better.
It sounds good.
This is
Yes.
very good to hear.
What do you think? Can we hear from you, Miniver or Alvin? You think we can do this in Kenya, Alvin?
You are muted, Alvin.
What about you, Miniver? You are muted.
I think it's easy. We can do that even in Zambia, because it comes from each one of the participants, more especially the organizers. They can think of how we can fund ourselves, the activities and other things. I think we can do it because we are learning and we will keep on learning. And from the video, I have learned a lot. And even if people around me here, we have seen that we can do something even here in Zambia. It's not very much expensive.
Do you have questions to Marco regarding anything he has been saying? Any of you?
It's not a question as such, it's just a concern. Yeah, because
Okay.
there are only other things which we cannot manage, more especially keeping the information. We need some more materials and other things. Yeah, the only thing maybe we can lack of, because we need materials. Yeah. Yes.
What about you, Itel Prim 4? Are you
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel? Sorry.
Wow. It's good to okay. Is it Emmanuel or me?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think the program, we can do it in Kenya, even as Miniver said. In Zambia, we can organize something that we can do as we are copying from others.
Okay, I have a Marco. I have a question.
Yes.
About the form of, or you can tell us later when we. But what I'm thinking at the moment is, who was taking care of each table? Was it us, all the tables, or was it different organization that took care of one table or one issue?
Okay, so the different table where we decided this kind of tables because the different organization proposed us this kind of table. So it was very easy. So we were just suggesting which could be, and then we had a lot more tables, but we just did the tables where people asked to organize them, and they proposed also different tables. Arts and culture was not a table we proposed, for example, but we had so many different theater companies who participated, and they were very interested to develop this, and also sport. We didn't include at the beginning sport, but we have many different football teams coming, and they wanted to speak about sport, so that's why we included sport. So it's we just can propose, but finally it's the people who decide or propose different subjects for the discussions.
Entertaining ourselves anyway in something.
And who was taking care of each table? Was it someone from us, or was it both someone from us and also someone from this organization?
Yeah, it depends. For example, I participate in environment discussion because I work in this and I could give my point of view, but other people were in other issues. Sometimes we were there as humanists. Some other discussion table were taken by people who are not member of the humanist movement, but they just are discovering what is humanism. And so but they manage very well the discussion tables, even if they didn't know a lot about humanist movement, but they could manage very well the discussion tables. So it was very easy.
It is very nice. And did you have some kind of synthesis from each group or something in the end? Yeah.
Yes, we are making now a small book with all the minutes of the meetings. We will have them in French, I hope, in a few weeks, and then we try to translate in English, maybe for the other one who can understand.
Yeah, so you will publish the
yes.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yes, yes.
And did you have something like, what is the next step in the end of the forum?
No, we just gave an appointment just to make the WhatsApp group and then to meet again, but next year for the next forum, and then locally where people could, in some cases, people knew themselves during our forum. They were coming from the same region, but they didn't know each other. And so we just make them know each other.
Yeah.
And some of them are now working together. So this is already a success. And it's perfect.
It is really brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Marco. This is, for me, it is, how you call it, Julius, effect.
Demonstration effect. It's a beautiful demonstration effect. That's what.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do it in, okay, we will have this video. We will even have one meeting more about this and talk to our people in Kenya. I think this is something they can, it is easy to do somehow.
Absolutely easy. Absolutely easy.
Because Marco, this meeting is recorded, so it's documented.
Okay. Okay.
Don't you? Can I ask you? Don't you see that if you come into the meeting?
Yes.
Then
I know.
The voice that say.
Exactly.
Okay. Good.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. No problem. I know it.
No, but we are because we know so many people are not able to come to this meeting because of connection problem, etc. But it seems we have a lot of discussion on the website, on the forum, on WhatsApp, and it seems that people are looking this afterward. So
nice.
It's very important to record this meeting.
Yes. We can share. If you have any other question, we can just write on the WhatsApp group, and I can answer about this. No problem.
Yeah, yes. Thank you so much. I'm sure when it comes closer to it, then we will have more questions.
Yes. I have now to go. Sorry, to the airport, as I told Julius. I have to be in the airport. I'm going back to Italy, and so for everything we can write on the WhatsApp group if there is any other question. Okay.
Very, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Journey.
Thank you. Bye.
Peace, force, and joy to you.
Peace, force, and joy.
Force and joy.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is I'm very happy about this.
Yeah, absolutely. This was very clear, and For me, very clear and simple, and got a lot of images and ideas, and covered it very well, and very enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, enthusiastic. Yeah, it
So
is.
you want to add something, people from Zambia? Because I think that we can have some final words, and then we have a very, very good meeting to distribute afterwards. You are muted, Miniver.
Yeah, I'm saying the way we have watched the Senegalese forum, I think what is important is to involve NGOs. We have talked to already here in Zambia. For instance, here in Zambia, we wanted to host this event. There are the people who are in a similar way of organizing in the communities, that we have similar activities, also different activities, whereby we can learn something from that, two different things. Like the way Marcos has said, there are those who are humanists and not humanist members. So there are big things which they will learn from this. And already we are in different activities in this group here in Zambia. There are farmers who have activities from their farming ways. And also we have artists who are doing their artistic way. It will be a combination of all the activities being here in Zambia. I think we can come up with something here in Zambia. Yeah.
And yes, and just to add up, first of all, I would like to apologize for not being a part of the past meetings that you've been having, you guys. I really missed the opportunities of being with you. The issue was we had the things stolen from our studio, so that has let us down, as well as my phone was stolen in the same process as well. So where I've been going, actually I'm involved in so many things, activities and kind of jobs that I do. So I'm not really within all the time, but I camp where I'm working, where the company sends me. You know, it's hard to live without doing anything. So it's a way of finding how to sustain your family. So the people I find where I go, I teach them about the humanist movement and how the attitude of a humanist should be like. And most of the people that I talk to have different kind of emotions and ideas over the humanist movement. And according to how I explain to them the way the importance of the humanist movement is. So many people have liked the concepts, and they've always been trying to come up with organizations that meeting organizations that can come in to help us so that we pull through. Now, the only difficult part is the distances, where, because it's not all the time that you are there, you are deployed to a different location where you're going to work from. The other time you are taken to the same place, you meet them, and then the other time you don't meet them. And because of the communication, that has been the barrier. But I've liked what we have seen that has been organized in looking at what they've been doing. It is also a source of concern for everyone who feels like I'm a humanist, can come and share ideas to how to come about that kind of an organization, so that we make it possible as well here in Zambia. Thank you.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Emmanuel or Alvin? Alvin doesn't seem to hear us.
I was sending a message. Are you there?
Yeah.
No.
You want to add something, Emmanuel?
Not really. But this is my second time being in the meeting. I've been missing so much, but I'm glad that I'm back so that I can gain more and to understand more about the humanist movement. Like I said last time, I've been working with some youth where I've been teaching them about gender-based violence and how to live as a humanity life. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Very good.
then I think that regarding other, unlike other various organizations going in the same direction as ours, then this video, among other things, can be used when you are telling them about the prospective forum. So it's like a working tool for the demonstration effect, how we call it.
Exactly.
Demonstration effect as to how to prepare and run a humanist social forum.
I would like to add maybe a little bit that go through my mind about this. I think what is very important and effective is to look at this as a long journey, because we will start with one forum and then you can improve next year and next year. So at least what you can do is to start with what you have and try to build a little bit on top of that. Have just a small one in the beginning. See, learn, do all the mistakes, learn about it, and then decide, and then in the end decide to have it again next year, and think about how you are going to connect it together up to next year. Like he was saying, to have this WhatsApp group you are continuing. It could also be one table about internal work, so you can invite people to come into the internal work meeting weekly. That could be a clue to keep things together. But start with what you have and look at it as a long journey, because you're doing it every year, and think about how you glue it together. Make it a process. It's what comes to my mind after years of organizing projects. But Alvin, what do you think?
Pardon. I was trying to get my voice clear because I was having problem with my earpiece. So your question, please, one more time.
Yeah, but what do you think about this this forum and what Marco was telling us? Do you think we can make a forum in Kenya like this?
Yes, we can make a forum in Kenya so long as we get people who are very much willing to get what we need to do, especially as far as commitment is concerned and as far as patience is concerned. And as far as consistency is concerned, we really need to get people who are going to be consistent, because to get a forum in Kenya, we can make that happen, but we need to get people who are serious, people who are patient, and people who are consistent. So again, before we involve anyone in that forum, we have to vet and think who we want to involve in the forum and why, the objectives, and things like that. At least it's going to be good to go.
Very good. Very good.
Hey.
But I think we can start with what we have in Kenya and build on top of that, slowly by slowly.
Yeah, sure.
In Kenya, you have such a great variety of projects, like the last example of the festival with the young people doing sketches, doing gymnastics, and all the various things, and the football football empire of Obala. So no, I look forward to seeing how we will build this, as Ragnar says, slowly but surely. We have a Chinese saying that says, "Don't worry if you are in what speed you are moving. If you are moving slowly, only mind that you know where you are going." So that's a good end. Good saying in the end of this meeting, I think.
I think so. I think it's good just to cut it here and have this meeting about this forum. We will. I'm recording it. I will put it on the WhatsApp, on the Facebook and WhatsApp when it's ready, and there people can see it and look at it.
Yes, and please share it, share it, share it.
Yeah, share it to everyone. Peace, force, and joy for you.
Peace, joy
For
to
you
you
too,
too.
peace, force, and joy.
Yeah.